Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about different types of leads. And it looks like only a few of you guys are on here. Make sure that you all have this open so you know, and you can just look at my screen for now, but different types of leads. So a lead, as most of you probably know, is the beginning or the introduction. It establishes the direction your writing will take. A good lead will grab your reader's attention and refuse to let go. In other words, it hooks the reader. Below are some ideas and examples on how to write a strong lead. Be sure to have at least 2 to 3 sentences in your lead, whatever type it might be. I would like you guys to have 5 full sentences for your introductory paragraph. So the lead is going to be the entire first paragraph, but we're really talking about that first sentence where you want to really grab the reader's attention. It might be 2 sentences, and then you're going to have the information about your early human. So that would be the when did they live, what continent, how tall were they, that sort of thing. And then you're going to go ahead and put your thesis statement in. But for now, we're just talking about that first sentence or 2 that's going to grab your reader's attention. Now, I do not want any of you to open with a question. You've done that before. You know how to do it. No questions will be allowed. So you can't ask, like, have you ever wondered about Cro-Magnon? Do you want to know why? Because the reader is going to say, no, I haven't. And that's the end of it. So please don't open with a question. I think that that's more basic. That's probably 4th grade. That would have been good in 4th grade, but not now. So please do not open with a question. So we're going to scroll right past that. Another option could be an announcement. So maybe open with an announcement about what is to come. However, do not insult the reader by saying something like, I am going to tell you about. Again, that is not an acceptable lead because all we have to do is read to figure that out. So the reader should be able to figure out what you're writing about. If not, there's something wrong with what you have written, not with the reader. So basically, you don't need to say, I'm going to do this, because we'll figure that out as we're reading. So here's an example of what an announcement might look like. Visitors to Greece will be amazed by the many different architectural achievements that were created by the ancient Greeks. The ancient Greeks are known for their fascinating temples that they built for their gods, as well as the different styles of orders that they used to construct them. Okay, so that is an example of an announcement type of lead. You may also open with an opinion. So open with your own opinion about the topic. It's one of the few places in this essay where you can actually put your opinion in. So let the reader know what your opinion is right away. For example, the achievements of the ancient Mesopotamians were far greater than any other ancient civilization that followed, considering the people of ancient Mesopotamia paved the way for civilizations that developed later. The world would not be the same today without their discoveries. That's a beautiful lead. I love that lead right there. That would definitely hook me. I would want to know, well, what achievements? I want to read on. I want to see why they were so much more superior than all of the other civilizations to follow. And do I agree with that statement? So I love this one right here. So you might want to express your personal opinion without saying, my opinion is, or I believe. You're more making a statement. So notice how they didn't say, I believe the achievements. They just said it like it was a fact. The achievements of the ancient Mesopotamians were far greater. So there are other types of leads. Those are 3 that really stand out. Again, I'm sorry that I'm not going to let you do the question. I just feel like you know that. So we can go over other types of leads as well, but I'd like you right now to practice on the opinion one. It doesn't have to be the opinion, but for now, I would like you to declare something about the Cro-Magnon. Okay, what do you believe about them? So right now, I'm going to give you guys a minute, and we're going to do this together, and we're going to share what might an opinion about the Cro-Magnon be. So what could we maybe say? So I'm going to take questions, but only if it's about leads. So if your hand is in the chat and it's not about leads, go ahead and put it down. I promise we'll get back to those. But for now, I want to talk about leads, so those people who are ready can move on. So take a minute to think about it and to formulate an opinion about the Cro-Magnon. I'm going to do the same thing. So you can go back to your template and practice there. Remember, nothing's permanent. You can write a lead there that you don't love and change it later. Let's work on our opinion right now of the Cro-Magnon. You may also actually write a question as long as it's not. So let me actually, I think I should restate what I meant about the question. I don't want you writing the question, have you ever wondered? Have you ever thought about? Have you ever been curious? You can ask a question. It just cannot be about their interest in that topic, because most likely people will say, no, I haven't actually thought about that. So you can ask a question. It just can't be about their interest, okay? So go ahead and you can choose a question too if you want, a question or an opinion. Micah?
I can't edit it.
Did you double click in the box?
We can't edit in the lead thing. I think that's what he meant. I can't either, so in order to write mine down, I just opened a new doc in Google Drive. Exactly what I meant.
Micah, are you okay? That's a good plan then, and I'll have you guys add the lead somewhere else. That's too bad. Okay, just open up another place to write, and then I'll have you copy and paste it somewhere else in a second, okay? Aiden?
What are we doing right now?
Leads.
Okay.
So we're coming up with the lead right now, and then as soon as you have it, share it, okay? And no matter how bad you think it is, because I know you guys. Lydia, can I hear yours?
Sure. I said the Cro-Magnon were the far superior and more interesting early human to exist because of their many achievements in advance.
It's great. Nice. Superior to who, though? Can you read that again?
Yeah, the Cro-Magnon were the far superior and more interesting early human to exist because of their many achievements and advancements.
Just wanted to make sure you said early human. That's great. Yeah, really good. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else want to try? I'm still working on mine, but I have a start. I started it. Let's see. Seth, thank you.
Hold on. So what I wrote was Cro-Magnon was far superior than any other early human that had existed before them. They were always on top and always will be.
Nice. I like how you declared that they always will be, because that's very human of us to say. So we're constantly thinking we're better than other species. My son thinks whales are better, by the way. And that if only they had the ability to leave the ocean, they would be rulers of the planet, but they don't. So, all right, let's see. Aiden.
I could say, did you know Cro-Magnons, one of the most advanced early humans, made meat tents?
Wait, say that again. That kind of came out of left field for me. So go ahead, say it again.
Did you know Cro-Magnon, one of the most advanced early humans, made meat tents?
Okay, I would change it from meat to maybe because it wasn't meat. They took the meat and ate it. So what would you call it then?
Animal tents.
Or even skin, if you want to make it shocking. Say skin, because that's gross. Like, we don't call it skin. Like, if we're wearing leather, we're not saying that we're wearing skin.
Well, I know it's just supposed to interest people and make them just try and think of something crazy.
Yeah. Okay. I really actually like how you're trying to think outside the box. Those are the leads that I really go for as a reader. They call it clickbait. You guys know what clickbait is, right? It's like when they have a really amazing title and you're like, no way. And then you click on it and you're like, are you kidding me? What are you even talking about? That's not what this article's about. They got me. We kind of want to do it's like clickbait for our eyes and our brain, but we really do have to talk about it. But you do kind of want to, like, the more shocking it is, the more likely people are going to be like, wait, okay, hold up. I'm going to go read that. So yeah, I like that. The meat tent's really gross too. So definitely got my attention. All right, Jack.
This is what I wrote. The Cro-Magnons were one of the most enhanced, smart, and accomplished early humans to ever walk this earth.
Great. Good lead. I like that. So when you're done with your lead, at least your first draft lead, go back to your paragraphs. So I'm trying to come up with maybe you guys can help me here. I'm going to type my lead up here, because sometimes working together as a class, we just come up with something amazing. Now, this will be our class one, not your personal one, but I'm going to still share it as a class so that we can, let's see. Whoops. File, new blank document. Can you guys see my my new page that's up, or no?
No.
Oh, geez. Come on, technology. All right. I know it's my fault though for clicking that. Okay, I'm gonna just pull up a Word document. So my lead is, I was gonna do a question just so I can show you how it doesn't have to be, have you wondered? So it sounds like it's gonna be like that, but I promise it's not. Maybe it will, but you guys have to tell me. It's just the one that came to my head first. Come on. Whoops. I remember this is my first draft. It's like you had to. I can't read my own writing. Sorry, 1 second. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I just made that up as I was going. So I wrote like a half of a sentence before. So help me out with this. Fix it for me. That's what I always have my kids do. And then you guys can, I'm not talking about errors, I'm talking about make it better. Add some adjectives, add some adverbs, use some descriptors. Micah, help me out. What can I change to make it better? Don't worry about the spelling and stuff. I will get to that later. That doesn't matter right now. Micah? I can't hear you. I don't know if you're talking or not. Let me move on to Sophia.
Okay, so first of all, this is a run-on sentence, and sorry.
Oh, it is. No. Listen, I told you guys, I don't care about anything until later about that. That is not my thing. I want to get it out because my brain was working faster than my typing. So I just got it out and I will fix it later. It's definitely a run-on. I don't care about that. Don't care about spelling. Don't care about grammar right now. I just want to get the idea. But I promise you by the end, it'll be error-free. So thank you, Sophia, for realizing that. But go ahead. So what can I do to make this description better?
I feel like you don't have to over-explain. You could maybe simplify it instead of where, like, I feel like it's a bit too wordy, you know? So instead of, you could remove some extra words. So for the, where you had to make broken stock animals freeze and cold and carry them back to your base camp, just eat them. Instead, you could say, or you have to make your own, you can remove the literally, make your own weapons.
Okay.
Hunt animals in cold.
Hold on. Wait, where are you?
Kill them. Kill them to carry them.
I'm trying. So here's, just so you, I don't want to just write like hunt. I want it to be more descriptive. I don't like reading essays that are super bland. And maybe that's just I like creative writing. So like, I like to be a little more descriptive. I want people to see it in their brains. I don't want them just seeing hunting. I want them, and I'm probably going to even be more wordy. So instead of just saying like hunting, I want them to know like they're stalking these animals for days. Maybe I'll put that in.
I also wanted to add that the Cro-Magnon often had like a pecking order where a certain Cro-Magnon would get to eat first, and it would go down until like the bones and barely any meat would get to the last Cro-Magnon.
Yeah.
So carry them back to your base camp just to be the last one of the pecking order.
Oh, I love that. Because we're talking to kids. This essay is about you. I mean, my audience is you guys. So I love that because you would be on the lower end of the pecking order, which is interesting. Okay, just to be the last to eat. Thank you. That's a really good addition. Now I'm going to stop because we're out of time right now, but I want to let you know, but I'm going to save this for tomorrow, and I want you guys to all help me with this because we will come up with an amazing lead. It's going to be so good. By the time we're done, it might not even look the same. It really might not, because that's what happens sometimes with writing. Okay. Take your 3-minute break. And then I wanted to share with you guys, if you go, just so you know, on the main stream of the page, it has all the due dates and stuff for the rest of this week. So just so you know. Okay, take your 3-minute break and then come back with Walk to Moons.